Hi guys, this is Allison from AllyKat Creations. How are you? Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you have yet to do so. And if you get anything from my work, a Connect the Dot, an Epiphany, a Mind Explosion, a new book to read, a new author to explore, artwork to create, please consider supporting my work. All the links are at the bottom of the description of my channel. AllyKatCreations211.com is my website. You can see Paint and Sip paintings, all the gems, pyramids, skulls. I do drawings, hyper realistic. I make candles. I do a whole lot of stuff. Go check out my website and email me to see what's available if you're interested in purchasing anything. I do commerce privately. 3D, 4D memberships is a really great way to contribute back to my channel. It helps me keep afloat. It keeps the bills semi-paid. But it's a really nice way to support me and this channel. You guys get special emojis. Little Thor, chicken, Freya emojis. You guys get entries into my raffles when I'm able to hold them financially. Right now I can't. But 3D gets 1 entry for free and 4D gets 2 entries for free. You also get an hour plus long oracle card reading 4 times a month. That's every weekend. And basically, I charge $40 for an hour private. So you're getting that times 4 during the month. It adds up. But it's a way for you to learn how to heal, how to move forward, what to strive for, what you need to clear, release, know that change is imminent. All that fun stuff. So go check it out. 4D memberships gets behind the scenes access to the things that I'm working on behind the scenes. I am doing a quantum and spiritual merger, kind of like glossary in a sense, explanations on breaking down quantum physics and applying the spirituality meanings to it, because they're like, for me, one and the same. So I'm doing that, and 4D will get a video hopefully by next weekend, with just the beginnings of that, which I will be presenting on my channel for everybody. But they will have behind the scenes access to critique, tell me I need to add or subtract things as we go along. I like interaction, and I like that everybody gets to play a role in what is presented. It's really fun, and I like that interaction. So maybe if you're interested in that, check me out. Today we're going to do paint and sip. I'm excited. I have my beautiful coffee sip. Gotta have my coffee. Things you're gonna need today. As my shirt matches, for the most part, my smock, you're going to need a smock. This is like a bakery apron, but it matches my shirt. You don't want to get paint on your clothes, by the way. You don't, acrylic at least, doesn't come off. You want palette paper. So when you're pouring your paint on, you can take a regular palette, whatever you want. But if you don't even have that, tin foil or plastic wrap helps. Not everybody has these things at their disposal, but we can get ingenious. You could get a paper plate if you want. You're going to need a canvas. You're going to need paper towels. You're going to need paintbrushes. Now, you don't need to go to Michael's or to Hobby Lobby or any of the stores to get $15 paintbrushes, unless you are a professional. I just suggest a dollar store package of different array of variety of sizes and shapes of the brushes. I'm not going to get technical with all of that. You don't need that. I choose to paint on an easel just so you can see what I am doing, but sometimes I have to take the canvas and put it here. Do what is comfortable for you. Not everybody paints the same way, and That's okay. You're also going to need acrylic paint. Today we're using black, white. This vermilion color, blue, a little orange. I'm going to throw a darker blue just in case. Just in case. So on my canvas already, it's really, you can't even see it. I mapped out a snowman. The snowman's going to have like a little cute hat. It takes up a large portion of this. So what I like to do is start sort of with the background. This way I know exactly what's going on in my painting, and then we can fix it and go on from there. I'm getting low on white, by the way. Uh-oh. Yeah. I kind of cleaned out my brushes. Yeah. This is gonna have to do. This is tobacco, by the way. Also, if you're doing this with a party, you're doing this with your grandchildren, please play some really festive music. Obviously, I can't do that here on YouTube because of copyrights and all that nonsense. But music is encouraged, played in the background. I am mixing the vermilion, the black, and the white together. And you'll see in a second. I also paint the sides of my canvas. My canvas is gallery wrapped, which that means that the canvas wraps around the bar. We're going to add some dimension to the color, so don't worry. I'm just putting a baseline down. Now, if your elements get lost, if you draw a Frosty and it gets lost, it's okay. We're gonna fix that nose, don't you worry. I know it doesn't look like much, but just you wait and see. It's gonna be really cute. We're gonna take a long, thin, hard to see brush. You can take your black. I'm mixing some blue in it. So there's going to be more detail added to the hat, which is not going to necessarily be black. So for me, the first coat is usually just getting my idea down on the canvas. We're going to map out the eyes, but we're going to probably have to go over these a bunch because our snowman is going to have some white. We're going to do the scarf also in black. But again, we're adding other colors and tones to it. It's going to be really cute. And just to show you some contrast, I'm going to add that bluish black. It is watery. Why I was settling more on the solid black so that it sets in to the canvas. I'm actually doing a snowman bulletin board in my school. So this kind of inspired me to do a snowman today. So we're going to let this dry. It doesn't look like much right now, but it's going to take form and shape and dimension as we keep going on. But the rest of down here is going to be white with light layers. So I don't want to bleed into the colors right then and there. We're going to tighten up that background a bit and add more shades and colors and fun. But in the meantime, just let this sit for a little bit. You're going to know when it's on the drier side, when the sheen goes away out of the light. If you see it, you can see it's all wet. Because when we do the white, we're going to do shades of gray and other fun things of that nature. We're going to put some orange, like tints of orange into the nose. And it's going to really, I have it in my head. It's going to look amazing. But this is just a beginning standpoint. So make sure you are sipping. You got that music pumping, and I will see you in a little bit. Hi guys, I'm back. I hope you are too. We're gonna take a flat, longish paintbrush, and we're gonna fill in the white. He has a nose now. We're gonna tap in some gray. Actually, I'm gonna change my brush. I have a thick fine hair brush I'm gonna be using. We'll fix his eye. I'm mixing dark blue and light blue. With some of this concoction over here. Now for the hat, I'm just tapping in the color. I'm going to come and do the same thing over here for this part of the hat. I have to reset my camera. Give me a sec. I don't think we want to see my pores. I don't think so. We're going to work on the scarf. I have to mix more blue. Dropping oracle cards as normal. All right. We're gonna come back. Keep dropping everything into our background. Okay, we're gonna let that dry. We're going to do the fluff ball. We're gonna do the nose, and then we're almost home stretch. We're gonna add snowflakes. It's gonna be cute, but we gotta get this dry. So hang on tight. You got a snowman happening. How exciting. And just remember the layers, you don't necessarily need to make them dry. I just don't like the light colors bleeding in the dark. So wait for that to dry. We're gonna get the nose and the puff ball and then put some highlights, some snowflakes, and then you will have a painting of a snowman. So hang in tight, guys, and I'll see you in a little bit. Hey, guys. Here's what you should have so far. Yeah, I gotta find the paintbrush again. No. So rude. Paintbrush disappeared on me. Here we go. I'm gonna take the ball. Now, orange, the nose, because it is a carrot. And take a thin, long brush. Sorry, guys, I heard something. I have icicles hanging off my roof, and I think that was an icicle, but I mean, it can never be too sure. I always have to check. So we're going to take a little fine brush. We're just going to give some pupils there. And then randomly, we're going to just drop some snow. Mind his carrot nose is still wet. And there you go. You got a snowman. And of course, you can use any colors for the background. You can put an Aurora Borealis. You can make the knitted hat and the sweater however you would like it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this paint and sip. You can always go back into the carrot if you don't like how it's sitting because it is a little bleed through, but a little something for the winter, and it's snowing in Northwest Indiana, so why not? Um, thank you all for joining me today. Make sure you rinse out your paintbrushes, you throw out your palette paper. It's really easy cleanup. Make sure you're done sipping. I want to send each and every one of you love, light, compassion, grace, shielding, and protective energy. Please go within. Be the shoulder, be the lighthouse to see your truths, light that path forward. Please don't forget to like, and if you are painting with me, show me your paintings. I would love to see them. My email is in the description. I would love to see what you're doing. If you see any of my other work, and if you feel so inclined and your heart aligned with it, please hype. It helps me spread out a little further. I want to just give my gratitude to everybody helping me. I'm very thankful for all the help that I'm receiving. Things are not easy right now for myself. I am arriving in the reality where I don't have to struggle anymore, and that things are going to open up for me and opportunities are going to fly. So I'm arriving at that reality. I just have to cohere to it and work to strive for that. But this will be eventually up on my website. If you're interested in purchasing anything, please again go and look at my portfolio. And until the next time, guys, thank you for watching. Have a blessed and beautiful night wherever you are, or day, and bye for now.